What are these? I've never done this from the phone. I don't need no filter. I'm naturally cute. I can put up the chat option. That's all in there. Okay, cool. Yep. What do you do when you do that? Oh, you can pin some stuff to the Stream A. What? Let's pin one of those. And there you go. Gangster. And then you can, what else we got in here? Save a I like that. Save a highlight, share, mute the microphone. Anyway, so now we are basically live doing what Keely said. We're doing that work, right? I'm sure that Discord noise that you heard was Discord telling folks that we're going to, wrong side, nope, right side, play like a champion today. Notre Dame, you know what it is. I don't know about Alabama, but hey, play like a champion today. That would be Discord telling folks that we're live over here. Look at that bananas thumbnail. Thanks, Dina. Thanks, Dina. All right, so we're gonna run this for a little bit and just see what happens. But this is in response to Keely's question over here, where it says transfer shorts yesterday, but not sure how it's going to affect my channel. It sits in the live tab, not the shorts tab. I think that. Yeah, it's weird because live video does tend to stay in the live tab. I think what it will probably do is it will probably reconfigure itself at some point and end up in the right spot. And I think also one of the cool things about testing stuff on YouTube don't know what's going on yet. They'll figure it out. But one other thing I would do is reach on over to YouTube Creator Liaison and tag homie in a comment in this video, because you can tag people in the comments, and be like, what it do, Beef Stew? Like, where's it going to end? And then we'll find out. I mean, he's Canadian after all. So, it'll work. All right, cool. I like this. This is a really good idea. How do I zoom in for the stream? Mac OS. Good question. Let's do this real quick. Most people don't pay attention to the fact that has been in Mac OS probably since, like, I don't know. I'm looking at how young Michael is when he was like 4 or 5. It's literally been in macOS forever. All right, let me bring up this little box here and then hit the live demonstration mode. All right, we're gonna do this again. We're doing it the lazy way. In accessibility, there is zoom, and there is a thing that says if you toggle the keyboard shortcut, what is it? Option. See, I hate when people put the command key second. Command key is always first. We're old school Mac users. Command key first. They put option command 8. I say command option 8. That is your toggle in and out. I have it set to the Streamy Deck button. You can also do command option plus and minus. The reason why they say equal is because you're not holding the shift key, but your brain doesn't think like that. Your brain goes plus and minus. So just like in Chrome, if you command option plus and minus, that will zoom in and zoom out. You also, if you see modifier. Did you guys hear me say that? Modifier. If you press the modifier key, control, and then use the scroll wheel on your mouse, that will also do the zoom in and out. So what I've done is I've placed it on the Stream Deck to be a toggle for command option 8. And then I'm using Stream Deck Plus, I have a little knob to which I can twirl, which basically covers this key right here. Twirl, 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 twirl. And I have it set to wherever the mouse is pointing. That's where the do thing happens, okay? So what you can do in your zoom style, I have it set for full screen, but you can do split, you can do picture in picture. You have a couple different options there, right? So if I switch this to split screen and then I hit the zoom option, I get that, right? It zooms in at the top like that, and then you can see, right? Or I can do it for picture in picture, and then I hit the zoom key, and there's my face. How low can you go, right? So wherever I move this guy, that does the little zoom in type situation, right? Me not like neither one of them, so I just leave it on full screen. But you can adjust how that goes. And then some of the other advanced options you can do is continuously with the pointer. When the pointer reaches the edge, I like that. Because if you do continuously with the pointer, to me, it's a little bit dizzying. So it's, you know what I mean? I do it when I hit the edge. So when I get to the end of it, it'll scroll a little bit. You know what I mean? And that's what causes it to move. Or you can do keep pointer center again, which is also a little bit dizzying to your mans, right? You can always do resume smooth images. I got that. You can do flash screens. I don't do that. That's like if a banner pops up, like if you're doing this hardcore, like use this as your regular way of using the computer. When a banner popped up or like a super chat or something, it would flash the screen so you would know to look back. I mean, I do that. And I don't disable universal control because I need that. And everything else I just leave off. And just know that all of this is going to get even doper once I get my Vision Pro. Anyway, so that's how you do it. I also leave hover text on. What that allows me to do is if I want you to see this is I just hold down the command key and it gives me like big writing. So when I'm doing the Ecamm demo and I want people to read what's underneath the mouse, I can do that. And it even works if I come over here and, oh, Ecamm doesn't render it all the way through. Boom, 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 boom. Sammy, welcome to the squad, Sam. I like what you do, fam. See that? You see how that cool that is? How it just like works right in? So anyway, we're doing this live thing. We're doing simultaneous lives. We're going to find out, Keely. My vertical definitely doesn't have the little short symbol. I went live from Ecamm as well, not on my phone. Hey, that might be a good test. All right, we're going to have to try that. After this, we'll do another little stream just using the old Ecamm way. All right, see that? I didn't get all that information in the beginning. I'm Doc GPT. You got to give me all the info up front. Kitty's going to slap me. Yeah, it's, I mean, I live on an island, fam. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like the internet is not perfect when you live on an island. Anyway. Yeah, that's funny, Jeremy. That's super funny. Yeah. Rich says is not showing on the short page. Oh yeah, well, you know why? Because she's in Canada, so up there they got MooseNet, so much better. Like we getting jacked, but you know, I don't know. Is Rogers any better or Telus? Is Rogers or Telus better than Spectrum or Comcast? Probably not. I think all these companies are horrible. Sammy says he saw it on the shorts page. Okay. So I wonder, Keely, this brings us to an experiment that we fixing to have to do. Does it do that because I'm doing it from my phone? Or would it be different like coming from Ecamm if Sammy found it on the shorts page? As a matter of fact, let's do some more inspirigating. We're going to leave this here. I'm going to copy this to the clipboard for S&Gs. And then we're going to pop over to the browser scene. And then we're going to select the browser. Hello, heaven. And let's hit the old tubes of you. And then look, it showed up on the main page, but it's showing up in the shorts doohickey. What happens if we press this?
These
Oi, be quiet.
Worthless.
They still are worthless. No, I'm joking. You can do some things. Well, that's not really going to do the shorts page. That's just going to scroll through some shorts. That's not really going to help. And the shelf 1. Let's check shelf 2. That's recommended videos. Do I get a third shelf? No. On some devices, I notice you get multiple shelves. So, that is curiosity right there. It doesn't seem so. Hey, I'm surprised. You know what? Maybe because Sammy checked it on the phone. Sammy and Kevin, both of you guys saw it in the thing. Hey, Matthew, what is up? Got to say what's up to Matthew. So Matthew, we're checking out Keely's question. Keely had a question about she did a live because they have now live. You can go live from your computer in a vertical format, and it should work similar to shorts. But for some reason, hers was showing up as a live and not in the shorts. But Sammy and Kevin are both saying on desktop, they see this. So because I'm not an experiment. Oh, I don't. Keely says I don't think I'm getting lives in my shorts feed because I'm not in the experiment, but would mine show up for someone else? That's a curious question, Benjamin Button. We're gonna find out. I don't. I don't know if I. I mean, I am. Okay, let me make English come out of this face. I have participated in no less than 10 of the YouTube creator betas. So it's very possible that I got added into this beta and I just haven't checked the email because I was on vacation. So there's a possibility, but I don't see anything on my screen that says beta at this point. A lot of times it does. A lot of times if you look in your channel back in, there'll be a button to check off to put yourself into various betas. Some betas are super open, some betas are tiny. So like the YouTube music thing where you can license music directly through YouTube, I was in that beta for a long time. My favorite tech. I just seen the question. Oh, and you know what? I'm trying to. I am trying to put on this comment from my Ecamm, and my favorite tech might not be in the Ecamm feed. So hello, third. Anyway, can you go live on X now? You should be able to. It shouldn't have changed anything. But I listen. All right, I still use it. I'm there every day. I am hanging on like this last little toenail because it's horrible now. Like the user experience has degraded so bad that it's really obnoxious. But I have a bunch of friends who we've been there since day one. Like, I've been on the bird probably like the first week it launched. So there's just some of us, it's just habitual, right? I said, Pat, I'm trying my hardest to speak English today, people. Obviously, the coffee hasn't kicked yet. Pat had a great question. By Pat, I mean Pat Flynn. Sorry for those unacquainted. And Rich tagged me because it was a very dope question. Pat was going to Japan this week, and Pat had some questions, right? And Rich knows that I knew the answer, so Rich tagged me. And I responded, thank you, Rich. And Pat said thank you because he got what he needed. There was 6 other people that liked or responded to that conversation basically between Pat and myself and, well, Rich adjacent. And they're all bots telling me to come and look at them naked. And like, I don't want to see you naked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just dumb. So I don't know, like how big an audience do you still have on X? And is it really worth your time? If the platform is going to be that messed up, you probably should put those resources somewhere else. And that's just my advice. But yeah, if I don't think they broke RTMP yet, you've always been able to go live there. So, and I've never gone live there since Periscope because it's not worth it. I guess it depends on what you're talking about. If I was talking about something evil and heinous or whatever, it might be worth it because people tend to like that. But regular stuff, nah. Matthew says, oh, wow, on my YouTube homepage, it lets me see your stream. But yes, it is 2 separate streams. Matt, I am actually rocking 2 separate streams because I'm doing this from my phone and doing this because I was already live when Keely posed the question, so I just let it rip. So, yeah. Everybody's seeing it in the shorts. It might have done something since I was doing a lot of shorts. I might have been experiment too. Okay, yeah, we're gonna figure this out. I don't know what the heck Roy said, but it's good. That's super good. Matt, yes, this is what I saw. One in the shorts tab and one in the OG stream. Okay, cool, got it. I got shorts notification on mobile, but the notification came up as a regular live. Oh yeah, because I was already live this way, Haven. So yeah, this is interesting. This is interesting. Oh, I got it. That was the YouTube numbers for the other stream. Got it. All right, let's take a look at Discord Coach's channel real quick and see how it presents itself as us. And why did I type creator? That's me, Discord. Discord for creators, but it's Discord Coach now. But my my what you call it still searches it that way, and it doesn't do that. Cool. That means the title change has taken. All right, so this is a short. That's still a short. There's some bald guy on her page. There's another bald guy on her page. So let's go to videos. And there's another bald guy on her page. And then we go to shorts. It only shows that. But if we go to live, wow, it doesn't even show up over here. Ain't that some... Oh, let's go to... No, that's under latest. Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't even show up at all, Keel. And I'm subscribed too, so I'm curious as to why dude, I'm laughing at what Keely said. Because Matt told Renee 50,000 times to bring his butt over here, and I'm not as cute as LP, so he don't come over, but he'll answer my questions whenever. So, good question, Gigi. We'll come back to that. Yeah, I don't even see it, Kills. This is really odd because it should show up at least here, unless this one is it. It doesn't have a date on it, and this seems like it's relatively short. Let's just hit the like button since we're here. Let me hit the Descript. Oh, that was September 10, 2022. So that ain't it. That is so crazy. It's not showing up as any of these bad boys. So bananas. Maybe she means it's on the FH umpire. Oh, see, sometimes you just know your friends like good enough to think it all the way through. Let me see. Did she tag it here, or she keeps them totally separated? Sometimes Offspring you got to keep it separated. Okay, let's go over to F. Humphreys. Bet you ain't heard that one in a minute, Kills. We're gonna go to F. Humphreys. Okay, streamed 2 days ago. These are longies. All of these are longies. Okay, and then let's click on videos. And then 5 months ago, whatever, not in here. But if we go to shorts, and that was 2003, but then we peeped the lives, and there it was. 23 hours ago, PC Rules Trials follow-up. Interesting case, Benjamin Buttons. Let's pause that. I don't want to get in trouble. Let's go like this. Go into the Wednesday live stream. Yeah, this is super interesting. I am curious. I will definitely reach out to Ren A and see what he got to say about it. But yeah, out of curiosity, if you do a live short, does it cut off to no? Because obviously Keely's one back here. Well, not obviously now because I just got there, but my bad. Hers was 1 hour and 8. This one has been going on for 19. And I see Brian is in there. Roy's still kicking it. A lot of you guys are doing a double duty. I've been on X or whatever, and or whatever lately, but it seems like it's and so yeah. Anyway, we won't get into that. I'll get into that in just a second. I just want to make sure we get this right. Doesn't that just totally remind you of Alicio? Yeah. Super funny. That gives me flashbacks to the old school days when we used to just be out here in these streets. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to have a problem with myself, so give me just a split second. I am going to, now move down, unlock this, and then I'm going to unembiggen this, and then I'm going to put it right here, Sorry, I was having anal retentive problems. It was kind of driving me cray cray. And then wow, not that big. And then quarter radials, 12. You know, people, none of this is important, but I can't help myself. All right, that looks a little bit better. It's not exactly perfection, but you know, it'll work. It'll work in these here streets. I keep telling myself I'm not gonna tweak on it to make it perfect, but here I am tweaking on it. Anyway, let me stop. Anyway, so let's go back to what Gigi posited. I think the F. Humphreys situation is going to require some more research. I will put out banners to Renee. I will secret. And normally Renee just pops up in these things, but Renee's not here now. So let's everybody tag him on X and tag him on on the comments of this video. Let's tag him, and it's on this video. It would be YouTube Creator Liaison. And yeah, let's tag him on both of those channels in X and in here and be like, can you please come to the LGL community and explain this live to Short's situation a little deeper? If probably a bunch of us do this, then we just called him out in public. He ain't got no choice. Don't tell him I said that. He's going to be mad at me. Sorry, Renee. We love you. It's that twerking. It's twerking. It's always twerking. Y'all want to see? Look, never mind. That's my other video. That's OF. Never mind. Anyway, so let's going back to what Gigi said. Let me see. Can you find? Let me do this real quick. Boom. GLE. GLI. I know how to spell. Glenisa. All right, cool. Gigi said, have you tried Threads? Absolutely. Of course I do. I always get myself on everything like when it first comes out. So easy not to at least block your spot. I'm going to hurt some people's feelings right now, but you know what? I ain't about feelings. I'm about facts. So I'm really sorry. You know I love you, but I'm going to hurt some people's feelings right now. It is insane to be walking around like, oh, I'm not going to do that because I don't want another social media and blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing about social media. At least go in on any platform and block your name so that, especially if you're in a branded type situation, like my Doc Rock brand, like that's important, right? I need to make sure that it doesn't get in a couple other different people's hands. And there's already like 5, 6, 7, 8 of us anyway, right? Irritating because I was there guaranteed first, but then a whole bunch of people started adding it after the fact. And a lot of them got added on platforms where I chose to ignore them in the beginning because it wasn't something that I cared about. And then when those platforms got a cash injection or, you know, they developed a 2.0, 3.0, whatever, that finally added a feature that I might like, I go in and the name is already taken, right? So, for instance, on Snapchat and TikTok, I didn't get to be me because in the beginning when it was Musically, I was like, I ain't got time for that. I'm an actual DJ. What am I do playing around here, making lip sync songs, whatever, it's stupid. And then when it switched into TikTok and became the global dominator, I was behind the thing. So I'm trying to tell you guys from the experience of what I know from happening, because I've been in this tech thing since the beginning, is really it's mean to call it stupid, but that's the easiest way to explain it. I don't necessarily stupid. It's a bad decision to be like all high and mighty, like I don't need another social media, so I'm not going to get involved. That's crazy, because then when you decide it's the number one, when it takes over, when it blasts YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or LinkedIn or whatever out the water, and you have no choice but to go there, you know, 5 years later, whatever, your name is gone because you played high and mighty in the beginning. Also, the mentality that there's too much social media and it's somehow damaging the human population is mostly coming from people who have damaged the human population just by being them. Not them directly, but they're not allied in the fight to make sure that everybody is being treated fair. Okay. I think one thing cool about Threads, I see you on the side eye, GG. One thing that's cool about Threads is it's primarily going to have your IG name on point anyway, so you're somewhat good there. Um, but yeah, go in and lock your stuff in before you get yourself like locked out when you want to be you later. And in case anybody missed that subtle hint, people that say, "Oh, social media is disconnecting people and causing them to, generate these silos or whatever." I'm like, yo, we've been doing that stuff before the first computer was ever invented, right? Before there was a Babbage, before there was a Pascal, before there was an IBM, or before there was a Wozniak and Jobs, we were like, you can't come to this country because you don't believe in this deity. We're still doing it now in 2024, damn near, right? So people been siloing people and blocking people out and treating other people like crap long before there was a social media. Social media just sort of amplifies it and makes it faster. But, think of social media as an airplane. It just allow us to move around quicker. That's it. You know what I mean? It doesn't make it any worse. We're putting the blame on the vehicle, not the driver. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying Hummers are bad because they're bad for a lot of reasons. But that's like saying Hummers are bad because when a drunk driver in a Hummer hits somebody, it's guaranteed to kill 8 people. Right? I mean, let's be honest. It's like saying guns are bad. Guns are fine. There's nothing wrong with guns. What's wrong with the idiot behind the gun? Right? And I know that a lot of people are absolutists and they think that the easiest way to solve the problem is to get rid of the guns themselves. But here's funny. I travel around the world. I've been to many, many countries. I've gone to countries where they have guns, but they don't have the same problems that we do. There's one right up there where Keely and Renee live. The people behind the gun is a thing. The camera isn't bad. The phone isn't bad. The person behind the phone is bad. People love to blame the phone. Phone can't do nothing. It's metal and plastic and chips and stuff. So I think it's insane to take that high road to social media and ignore platforms where you're going to maybe possibly later end up having to have your brand. So I am not going to be one to guess on the Threads experiment. I'm not going to say it doesn't have to be Twitter. We found the mistakes of Twitter and we want to make sure that we don't replicate them. If they start replicating Twitter mistakes, then yeah, that would be considered a little bit dumb. Hopefully they're smarter than that. But yeah, it's actually kind of crazy. Matt wants to know if this short is live. Come on, Matt. Where we at, player? You know me. Hi, Matt. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, so anyway, I think it's important. And I'd laugh that I'm going to just coach all you guys as your coach and friend. Please do everything in your power to let go of the scarcity mentality. I'm working on a stream for you guys. I might not get to it before I leave. But I'm working on a stream for you guys. And I've started to write out the OG style lesson plans because I just want to put my foot on the throat of the work-life balance myth. It is my ex-girlfriend said that too. I'm not going to repeat what she said. I just think it's so funny when I hear people say, "Oh, well, how do you handle the work-life balance situation with being a creator?" And I'm like, shut up. You're setting yourself up for failure with that. There's no such thing as a work-life balance. When you're dead, can you work? No. When you're alive, can you work? Yes. So guess what? It's just life. It is just life. Everybody in here that owns their own business knows good and dang well you could be doing your life stuff and then work calls and you got to stop what you're doing because you're about to ruin the image and the style that you used to, and you have no choice but to answer that fire, right? Katie's on vacation in Italy, going down the little thing in the gondola, Dane in the back, rekindling their flame, and something happens, and she got to pick up the phone and be like, Yes, I can take care of that. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So, Arby, why you delete the comment? No, anyway, I just think I'm sorry. I had that one. That was really good, Gigi. I really appreciate that. But I'm happy to be able to like talk about this because I have been sitting on my tongue about the threads thing for so long, watching friend after friend after friend fall into the scarcity trap of I'm not gonna do threads because it's another social media. You have social media manager like in your title. Or, people know you because you're very active on social media and you're out here talking about other forms of social media like it's bad. Like it's the same thing. It's a buck. Oh, sorry. I just told the Ozbot to track me. Don't track me. Stop tracking me. Sorry. Let me turn this dang thing off. It just started tracking me because I accidentally raised my hand. Anyway, I just think it's crazy, and I just wish people would kill that scarcity mentality. It will ruin you. It will absolutely ruin you. It will slow your business down. It will, yeah. There's so many things wrong with having that scarcity mentality of this particular thing is another thing and it's one more thing for me to do and stop that. It's not a thing. Uh yes, I have heard of and I haven't checked out Lemonade, but I have heard of it. I was on the road when it happened and I completely forgot about it. So thanks for the reminder, Kevin. Um I need so I can. Oh, there you go. There you go. I need Elon to give me two more letters. Man, I don't know, man. It's really, really funny. Uh, I think that platform is dang near ghost. It is mostly bots right now. It's kind of sad. I think you're right, Rich. Rich says you can't. I don't think you can sign up for Threads without an IG account. I'm going to agree with that. Uh, the behavior stays the same. It's the tools. Why don't I read it up here? Behavior stays the same. It's the tools that we use are what changes. 100%, 100%. Boom. Yes, mental health is definitely a big issue. And it's because we still, to some extent, we still stigmatize certain things. You got countries like Japan and Korea where it's not normal for an average Joe. 100%. 1,000%, little brother. Oh, I have your present down here in the office, and I have your keyboard keys. Where'd I put them? I'll put it together. This is for you, JK. So either you can come down here or I can come up there. Either way, I got coffee at my house if you come over. I don't know. You guys don't know this, but I would say one of the greatest things is knowing that my tower and Drew's tower are like 600 feet apart. And we don't go to each other's houses every day or anything like that, but it's just something comforting about knowing that my brother is right there. So, like, if anything comes up or I need something or whatever, and we just don't bug each other like that, but I wish everybody could have that situation. Well, as long as you get along with your brother. I pretend to get along with him. Keely says this. Ooh. Oh yes, yes. I remember this article. It's funny. If you remember an article from just the URL, that is a pretty powerful situation like that. Boom. What's up, Dave? Long time no see, fam. Hope all is well with you. Uh yeah, the person making that comment isn't being a creator for the right reason. 100%. Thank you, Gigi. That's at 90% of my article. I mean, not article. That's 90% of my stream that I'm working on. It's integration, right? Uh, yes, 100%. I'm agree with this statement. It's just you can't claim to not be while you're doing things to actually support those who are. I'm just sorry. Like you just whatever, man. And this is really mean, and it kind of I'm gonna just be straight honest. Pins me in the same category. When you start to experiment with this type of behavior, coming from where you come from, which has a long history of said behavior, it's kind of hard to deny it, fam. I'm like, it's really kind of hard to deny it, right? If you've been swimming in the pond in packs of 20 or more your whole life, and then someone sees you outside of the pond, you're flying or you're waddling along, and they call you a duck, you don't get to be like, I'm not a duck because I'm walking on this ground. I mean, like, yo, fam, I'm looking at you. I see your feathers and I see your flocking togethers and kind of starting to look like a duck. So, yeah, being from, RSA, who has a long history just as bad as ours, and starting to elicit the behavior that's doing right now, it's kind of hard to deny it, dude. I'm serious. It's kind of hard to deny it. My work-life balance is good. Work is intertwined in my life. Yeah, 100%. Like, they're all the same thing. Yeah. I'm with Rich. This is me right here in a nutshell. A lot of people that come me, I can't boycott it all and be pissed about everything because I end up sitting in my house in the dark. Yes. The tool is becoming ineffective and be the reason why I stopped. I haven't stopped yet, right? And I even gave that idiot $8 for the verification because I just wanted to test it out and see what it does. I don't know if it's worth it anymore at this point in time. And I just forgot to turn it off, but boom. Yes. People saying I don't want to get into another social media channel tend to barely use social media anyway. 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, Digital Drew, like, seriously, one of the coolest cats in the interwebs. Long time no see, fam. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, it is acting a fool. It is definitely acting a fool. It's 10. Slow to type here. It isn't about work-life balance. The skill is mastering setting boundaries. 100%. 100%. Man, you know good and well that it's all about the boundaries, man. Really, I didn't know that. Did not know that. That's cool. Good info to hear. Can we start right there again? Can we run this back? Mr. Camera Junkie, can you say it for the people in the back? This is why I work so hard on you guys about coming from a position of purpose and from a position of your values. When you're on purpose, when you're on values, like, it just doesn't have anything to do with anything. Like, you're doing the right thing because you feel it in your bones. Let me see if I can do this. I wanted to show you guys this. Speaking about working on your purpose and whatnot, let me see if I can find this. Boom, boom, boom. I'm almost there. 1 second. All right, so I did want to point this out because I just think it's really incredible. Pop over here. So Tati, one of our crew, one of the LGL fam. It's 3 minutes of your life, people. I'm gonna request as a homework for you guys, please go and watch her last video with the breaking news. I love the thumbnail, Tati. It's very good. I know she's not here right now, I don't think. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just drop a link because Paul's not here to grab this. I'm going to drop a link, and then maybe one of the mods can copy it and retype it to make it nice. I'm just here, so I'll drop it. Please watch that video, the breaking news video. Actually, I just sent you the whole channel. My bad. But just watch that breaking news video. We have been talking for the last, I don't know, like little over a month about getting on purpose and getting to know your values, as well. Not your value. That's a whole different conversation, and that definitely takes a lot more work. But somewhere through all of that talking and stuff that I know she's been working on for a long time, since like January, Tati's found her groove, and she made this video basically explaining how she's going to change her channel, and it's just a family. It is a case study and what it looks like when you found your purpose. It is a case study and what it looks like when you choose to accept the mission that is made for you, or you made it yourself. Like I don't want to make like it's some kind of magic thing that you get when you go to diagonally or diagonally. She did this on herself. I'm not gonna take any fire from her, but when you put in that effort to find your groove, find your lane, find your values, find your purpose, pick your mission, and decide I'm gonna give into it and I'm gonna let it be. That's what this looks like. This is a good example. Like, I've been trying to set the example, but maybe some people think, well, he's far along in it, so it's not the same example. Maybe he's so far along in it, I can't get to that. Or I don't know how to get to that. I want you to see it from somebody who recently found it. I don't know what day it was. She's not here to tell us. But it is, oh my God, it is a glorious piece. I watched those 3 minutes and I was just like clapping like Hercules, Hercules, because it makes this. I'm gonna be selfish now. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Again, she did it on her own. She didn't need me for this. She found it. But knowing that I've been talking about it like obnoxiously for the last month, I'm gonna celebrate those victories because she's one of our friends. And so now that she's helping these people, all of the people that she's gonna help with her newfound clarity, I get to add that to my total of my billion. Right? I need to bust ass for like a billion folks. And Tati being one of ours, when she goes and helps out another 50, 60,000, then I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm gonna take credit. I know you guys don't watch round ball, but if you watch Manchester United today, Radford went to go head in the goal, and it bounced off of Casemiro's big ass head, and Casemiro gets credit for the goal. Yesterday, Japan is playing Norway, and Hasegawa, I think it was Hasegawa, she kicked a rocket from like 3 states back, and it was going for the goal. The goalie was never going to get there, but the Norway player put a toe on it. It counts as an old goal. It doesn't count that little Miss Hasegawa hit a rocket from like 3 countries back. Like, I mean, it was far, and it went right in the back of the net, and then, Japan beats Norway, right? Sometimes that's what this is. I can't take credit for what Tati did, and I'm never going to try to take that, but I definitely got to say, watching her find that clarity, knowing that's what we've been just going at about for the last couple whatever, it felt really good. If nothing else, I'll take credit for getting her mic on point because we definitely spent some time working on that. So anyway, yeah, I am so happy for her and proud for her. And you guys know me, like when you guys step up and you do something incredible, I definitely want to give flowers where it's due, right? I just want you to know none of you guys are out here by yourself. We out here doing this thing as a squad. And so when one of us wins, we all win. You know what I'm saying? All live. Love it. All right, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. There, thank you, Mr. Luis. Got the right thing, the breaking news video. Your tribe is right here, 100%. Tati's awesome. She debated on that pivot for a while. Now she's doing it. Love it. It's, you know what? Taking that leap, I hate to say this in this way, that leap of faith is a little bit scary for folks because you feel like it's out of your control. But what you'll find out when you give into your purpose and you just let it live and stop trying to block it with things because you're worried what somebody else might think about it, it is freeing as, wrong word. There we go. I gotta switch my buttons back around. How did it get switched around and then it? Anyway, it is absolutely freeing. So I'm happy that she found it, Roy. Thank you for that piece of insight. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Is it? Hey, you know what? That might be a thing. Let me see. I don't know. Let me do a Let me open up an incognito tab. Rich got me out here doing work. Yeah, I think it is. And I don't know why. I don't know why they do that. But maybe it's for a good reason. Maybe it's to let you know who's like, yeah, I don't know why they do that. That's a good question. I'll ask somebody because I'm curious. Because, yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm not caring. But, you know, some people be wanting to know. I mean, it's kind of obvious nowadays, right? When you look at the subscriber number and whatever. Good observation, Rich. I saw it on Keely's thing and I didn't really think of why, but now you made me think of it. Yes, 100% Rutgers alum. So yes, people, hit that video, give her a little love in the comments, throw a like on the video. You don't have to subscribe if you're not an adjunct professor. It's probably not helpful for you to subscribe. As a coach, I subscribe to you guys so I can watch what you guys are doing and yell or cheer or both, depending on who you are. You know what I'm saying? Boom. There's a tribe, as in friends and super fans, who are your community and the people you serve. Boom. True story. These are definitely different people. And it's absolutely important to get clear on which that. Okay, Rich wants to know, does it show on channels to which you are not subscribed to? Let me investigate again. The man is out here with the energy. Let's see, here's the newest channel. Yes, Rich, it shows on ones to which I am not subscribed to. See? Not monetized. Super curious. It is very instant, very funny, like why they put that. Rich. Oh, you're an observing cat, bro. Gotta give you that. The bottom 4 buttons on your RCP so you never miss it. That's super funny. Blah, 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 blah. The other notice that oh, I haven't played with that one yet. Yes, I forgot what that thing is called. Maybe it's called the Me. I believe it's correct. It's called the Me. Let's see, OBSBOT. I want them to change their name to ECAMMBOT. That was a joke. All right, boom, curious. Hey, Mike, how you doing? We are just trying this experiment of doing a live with the live and see how it goes. We're trying to compare some notes with project that Keels was working on. And yeah, good to see you over here. Let's see. So it's this guy, the Me. So the bottom joint, I believe, is just tracking you. Your phone is still your phone. So your phone camera is going to be your phone camera, but the tracker, show the front of it. There it is. The tracker is just the little thing right there. I don't think it actually records, but I haven't played with that. I will ask my people and see what they say. Rachel, if you see Rachel Kian, she's in the Discord. She's Ozbot. And then if you see Stefan Yang in our Discord, also Ozbot. So you can posit those questions directly to them. And we are going to be doing some posting with them in the Ecamm community and me in their community. So yeah, it's just interesting that they show that too. I ain't gonna lie, Rich. I'm a curious cat. I'm with you. I'm with you. That is super nuts. Yeah, I haven't checked out that Me thing though, Dan. It's kind of cool. Like it's an incredible situation, but it's funny. I never really put much thought into it because it's not something that I do very often. But Loria's video the other day had me cracking. I'm laughing because it's so true. If you don't have any reason sitting still to be tracking, please don't track your camera. Like, It's obnoxious. You're moving, your camera's going for no reason whatsoever. Like if you're outside and you got some space or you're doing the training and you want somebody to see something, that makes all the sense in the world. But just tracking a camera for camera tracking sake, that seems about silly. That seems about real silly. Anyway, super interesting. Uh, that particular Osbot, you know what? You could. Um, Let me see how you grab it. I'm going to say you probably could, and it's upstairs right now. But a small mirrorless like the ZV1 or the ZV1 Mark II would probably fit perfectly fine in that. And you would still get the same type of situation, providing it doesn't need any sort of Bluetooth connectivity with the phone camera. If it's just tracking you and not paying attention to the device, like device can be whatever, you probably could easily stick in RX100, ZV1, something small like that, Canon VG10. I'm super curious. It depends on how it does. Rich says, dun, 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 dun. Another interesting observation about the lives trick is when you go to yt.com, channel name live, your computer or your channel goes to your shorts, not this one. Oh, curious. Okay. Curious. You could send to the server and didn't verify. Oh, I told her to friend request you. My bad. I didn't. Let's see. One of us is asking about the Osbot tail and how beneficial it could be. And one of us, being friendly but absent-minded, was like, maybe I should start a relationship between the umpire lady and the camera that follows you around outside because it might be good for her job. And maybe I was drinking and forgot to tag you. So sorry, but that you're welcome. Sorry, but you're welcome. There you go. I'm gonna ask for forgiveness, whistle face. My bad, but no, I not a spammer because I told her to contact you. I legit put it in there. My bad. You can get the Ronin track. Okay, there you go. That's true. Dude, the Ravens are sick. I played with those. I was doing a video shoot with Mikey. You guys don't know Mikey, but June does. I was doing a video with my friend Mikey the other day, and we were playing with the Raven tracking system. It is freaking amazing. Ooh. I'm gonna probably get in trouble for that, Rich. But I gotta feed myself before we start class, so we're gonna pop in the Discord in a minute. It's super funny. Yeah, yeah. I think she's a community manager for them, and so she's brand new to Discord. So I'm trying to teach her how to do some things. So yeah, when you talk to her back, you give her a little bit of tough love coaching. She's cool. She's very up to learning. She's not cocky, and this is super funny. I was telling Katie that I think they must know people from the product that shall not be named who got in trouble because everybody was mad at them for their behavior because they were like, we're definitely not going to come in and do the spammy post, and we're definitely not going to, you guys will get to approve any post that we put in, whatever, to see if it's okay first. So, hey, no, all good, Mike. I see you, fam. So yeah, it was kind of funny because it made me think automatically that they might have been talking to some of the other people that got LSP'd. Let's just put it this way. Go to hell anyway. So we're gonna ask for nobody's forgiveness. Be quiet, Jude. The OM3 can track the phone, so you put it in your pocket under your hat and it will track you. Oh, there you go. See, I just said that word, and now the camera over here, it heard that word, and now it wants to do that word. So I just gotta hit it back on the preset, and it goes away. Interesting. All right, fam, here's what we're going to do. Those of you who came to check out the live experiment, actually pretty dope. I appreciate you guys for helping me help Keely figure this out. We'll figure it out. We'll reach out to Renee. Again, if you guys remember, please go into the comments and leave a message and tag YouTube Creator Liaison. And let's get him to come over and teach the LGL fam all the interesting ins and outs of how to do this. We are going to pop over into the Discord, and Paul's not here, so I don't have the linky link, but let me tell you what it'd be like. It is https://docrock.live/discord. Bam. There it is. So you can go to the Discord and join us if you will. If you'd like to, oh yeah, remember to hit that like button on both streams. Come on, Kev. That's what we talking about. That's what we are talking about. I really appreciate you guys for coming through. I'm glad we was able to ask some questions. Rich said nope. Anyway, we're going to pop over into the Discord, and I will see you guys over there in a second. I did want to point out a couple things I just recently got that I'm super fun to play with. Oh, sorry. Why does it say Doc Rick? Rich, what did I do? Oh, I spelled Discord wrong, and then Rich spelled Doc Rock wrong. Thank you, Kevin. Oh my God, this is way too hilarious. I was like, why the heck did I put Doc Rick? Like, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Sorry. Anyway, I just got this. I hope somebody else has one of these. But yeah, I've been flying so much lately. This allows you to stick this into the headphone jack on the back of the plane and then use your AirPod Pros or any other wireless headset to connect to it. And then two pairs can connect so two of y'all can watch the same movie. I'm flying by myself 90% of the time. So this is AirFly Pro. I just rickrolled myself. Sorry. It wasn't my fault, Kathy. It was Rich's fault. Rich did it. What can you do? That's gonna be a new hashtag. Rich did it. So if you fly a lot or you just got a car where you want to put, something like this in so you can get in, boom, boom, yay! I should have a button for that, but Anyway, thank you, Haven. I appreciate you. This right here, this is the trick, fam. This is definitely the trick. So that's supposed to work out really, really good and help you do all of the myriad things. And well, you guys know the other thing I got. I got Audio Pen. If you haven't checked it out, I'm going to put a description in the description for you. You definitely want to check this out. This thing has been super, super cool. I have been loving every second of it. So you can just go to docrock.live/pen and give it an old checks out. It's pretty cool. And then the last thing may or may not work for you. I don't know if it will. It's worked for some people. It has not worked for others. So let me get you guys a link real quick. Dan was able to, June was able to, Keely, Rich, all of the above was able to. I'm going to pop a link into the chatty chat right now. I would appreciate it if you can, if you happen to be one of these LinkedIn type people, please go over and check out the article. And if any of the insights that I put in or Keely put in sound good to you, please hit the upvote button. That is that. And I think it'll be just really, really helpful if you can. I appreciate you. I don't have any way to chat back on the phone. That is weird. That is weird. So crazy. I can't chat back on the phone. Nope. Am I missing something? Am I cray-cray? Nope. Anyway, so the people that are here, you guys can check it out if you get a chance. I did put it in the Discord in the general section. So yeah, if you get a chance, please go over and check out, read the article. I think it's pretty good. I mean, I worked my butt off coming up with those responses. So hopefully you find something interesting. And if you do, please hit the upvote button. I am doing a mental experiment because you know me, I like to test everything. Anyway, I will see you guys. Let's go Discord squad. I will see you guys on Tuesday. Appreciate you. Aloha, peace, fa, and so forth. Hit the like button on the way out.